Can somebody message in the group that please join quickly because we'll get late otherwise. As such, we do have very little time for the all the completing of the pata. Okay, Netra, did you see ma? I was able to send it from another document. Did you see it?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I'm not feeling well, ma'am. I'm suffering from fever from past 2 days. Can I off the camera and just listen to it, ma'am?
No problem. Because you were so like asking continuously Telugu version, I'm taking these efforts. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I don't know.
because Telugu version means it's easy for me to read, ma'am.
There. What is the problem I'm
Usually,
having is that
huh?
my computer no, is reset is like continuously switching off. That's the reason I have this problem. Okay,
Huh.
so let us start with the uh,
Mm.
start of your the document that I have shared with you all today. Okay. I'm sure most of you are comfortable reading it in English. I'm sorry, I don't have a Hindi version of a copy which is proofread. So anybody wants a Hindi version, I can still share it after a few days, but it will not be as proofread as the English version or the Telugu version. So if you can just help me with the perfection, I don't mind sharing the Hindi copy. Vidyama, I don't have a Tamil copy because I really don't know Tamil language at all. Okay. So, do you know to read English, ma? Vidyama? Vidya Narayan? You know, ma, to read English? Vidyama, do you know to read English? Okay, there are two Dikshas. Which is the girl who is studying for IAS, and who is the other one? Um uh, Can you please identify yourself more? Which Diksha is who? Or both of you are one only? This is capital Diksha. And the other Diksha is? Both are you are same same? Okay, there are two Dikshas. हाँ बच्ची ठीक है सब ठीक हो जाएगा अभी मुझे समझ आया तो that's why I think you were like she asked me the question I thought it was you. All right then. Uh, Vidyama, do you know to read English? Am I not audible? Or is it problem? Am I audible? Am I audible, everyone? So why is this Vidyama not answering the question? All right then. So today what we will do is we will start with some portions of how to start with this Saptasati Parayan. And today, whatever prayers we are learning are all part of the pre-prayers. It is like this is a set that is not some portions of it is not just that you are to read while reading Saptasati, but any set of prayers you can start with the same set of prayers. Okay, so let me take that. So our Vedic systems are a combination of both uh, chakras and its alignment, taking looking into the consideration that there are negative forces that can stop us from recitation or acquiring the mantra siddhi or devata anugraha for whatsoever reason. So there might be we might be there are a lot of earthbound souls. There might be a lot of negative influences. So which are all posing threat to our sadhana, which are either in the atho lokas, which are the lokas that are there beneath our earth, like Patada Loka and so on. And there might be some other beings from the celestial lokas, Deva Ganas, who also might be posing threat to our sadhana in some unfortunate cases. Along with it, there might be our internal enemies like laziness, procrastination. There might be uh, lack of willpower, lack of determination, uh, and stuff like that, which might be stopping us from not being able to uh, not being able to always help with our recitations or parayana. For that reason, what our Vedic systems have already done is not just include while recitation of Saptasati, because Saptasati is considered to be like a Brahma Vidya because of its high potent of bestowing humanity with results and also with the important aspects that are needed for our soul growth. That could be in the form of our karma nivritti or our getting present becomes becoming self-aware about our samskaras, our habits. Why are we doing certain things? Why are we avoiding certain things? Why are we able to do certain things with a lot of ease and grace? Why is that there is a lot of resistance when it comes to doing certain things in life? Why is that we get angry? Why is that we can't control our tongue? Why is that there is lack of self-confidence? Why is that there is a huge attachment towards certain things? Why is that there is a need for proving something to somebody? Why is it? Why? This why is a entry for our self-awareness, which comes through self-inquiry. So while we are reciting Saptasati, a lot of such things get opened up to us, which also, in a way, cleanses, purifies our chakras, auras, and so on. When the auras get purified by Bhagavati's grace, automatically our karma, some portion is come down because of the good karma that accumulated by doing the parayana. Henceforth, the Maya, which is like a sheath, an invisible veil, which is stopping us from seeing the truth, gets opened up. And as it gets opened up, we get to see it. Now, after seeing it, aha, Looks like I get angry during this situation. During these situations, I tend to get lack of focus. During this particular situation is something which triggers me a lot. When you get to this self-inquiry, self-awareness, that's the number one point. Then you get to know the very nice Babu. Then you get to know the next question, which is self-inquiry. Why? Why is that I am triggering? Why is that when I see this person I get triggered? Why is it that when I'm speaking with such people I'm getting triggered? Why I get an answer? Why do I need it? Why I think I need money is the only way for having a happy life? Why is that I can't save? Or why is that I can't stop myself from a particular rumination or thinking about a particular desire in a repeated fashion? Why is it that even in spite of my best efforts, I'm not progressing? So that why will come. So first is recognizing, then is the awareness. How can you get that awareness? With Maha Saraswati Bijam, which is your uh, a moola for showing seeds of awareness on, oh, this is what I have to do. Okay. Then comes what? Action, which is our Kriya Sakti. When we can act according to what our alignment is. Earlier, something would have happened in some life because of which today I am limited in what of ways. That is called vices, tendencies that will take a hold on our manas, chitta. All of the four aspects of our mind, buddhi, intellect, wisdom, all aspects, and also uh, take control about our actions. What action I want to do, I will not be able to. I will do the reverse action. But the lesson that I am to learn might be in a way that I have to work on getting present to this pattern along with working on how I can balance it. In some life might be I would have gone into uh, not at all doing. So in this life maybe I'm overdoing or avoiding. So in some life I might be doing. So in this life I might be avoiding. Whatever that is. So first I get to know it. I get to know the pattern, which is self-awareness. Then I get to the self-inquiry of why is this happening. And from there I try to apply the knowledge on realigning my actions with the divine will. So all of this, while it is happening, there are a lot of negative forces that can come in play. That can be as our internal enemies also, which is mostly laziness, procrastination, lack of confidence. मेरे साथ होता नहीं है, मेरे पास इतना नहीं है, I can't do it. That kind of a feeling. Or the mantras are so difficult to recite, I can't do it. Whatever, in whichever way it comes as, I can't do, I won't do. That can be coming as time, effort, laziness in multiple ways. External enemies is what? Exactly, you have to sit for part. Somebody asks you for some help. Sometimes some things are coming up. Current is there. Computer has got repaired. So these are all external problems. Though you want to recite, the external things are not allowing you to do a Parayana peacefully. For that reason, right in the beginning of our stotras, in the copy I have given you, we are going through a series of cleansing activities. The cleansing activities help us with the enough acquiring enough divine support for us to be able to complete our sadhana without disturbances by bestowing upon, by surrendering completely to the Bhagavati and seeking permission, every day seeking permission. माँ मुझे ये करना है, आप मेरे साथ कराओ. मेरी ये अपनी मन की कामना है कि मैं पढूं आपकी पाठ और मैं उस पे बहुत अच्छे से सेवा करूं आपको. मगर अभी मेरे पास इतना ही हो रहा है, मेरे पास ये नहीं हो रहा है. तो ये आपकी आप मेरी मजबूरी, मेरी हेल्पलेसनेस, मेरी इंटरनल एनिमीज और एक्सटर्नल एनिमीज जो भी है, मैं आपकी पाँव के पास रख रही हूँ. तो प्लीज मुझे हेल्प कर दीजिएगा. ऐसा हम सरेंडर करने की कोशिश करना है जब भी हमको प्रे करना है. नहीं तो हमारा लेजीनेस, हमारा ये वो इंटरनल एक्सटर्नल इन्फ्लुएंसेस, anything. Okay, it can range from our own small internal enemies to big problems like lower lokas, as the bound souls, all of these interfering with our day-to-day sadhana. Because of that, what we have to start with this Athasana Vidhi. In the book, if you see, there is Athasana Vidhi. When you are sitting, you sit and you say, where are the low level entities? They are sitting in our down. Okay. So when you are sitting, they may attack your Mooladhara and from there try to provide you with lack of stability such that you won't be focused. What is lack of stability? Having some concerns in the normal life where there is suddenly there is lot of work, there is a movement of house, there is children are no lot of shakiness in our stable otherwise stable life. That time what happens? We will not be able to do the part. We will be engrossed in solving our day-to-day problems only. That we will not have time to do anything other than that. For that reason, what we have to do is there are some set of procedures that Ma has made me write this book. So you will see a very big difference between Gorakhpur West, that is this boy. Kiranji, ab Kiran ho ya Aditya ho? बेटा आपका नाम क्या है बेटा? किरण है या आदित्य है या कोई और है? किरण है बाबू. इतने दिन के बाद मिला हुआ है आपको. So you will find some small difference in this Durga Saptasati version of what the Gorakhpur print and what I have written, because Bhagavati has chosen, she made me research for almost 1 year or beyond also, and step by step made me compile this small booklet. So it is very, very natural that you might find certain things quite different to what you have been already reciting, and some places you might see it's all the same. So, and in the part also, in the 13 chapters also, you might see certain spellings that are maybe different to what your current copy says. Please trust me that whatever copy I have given is 95% full foolproof. Uh, we have done extensive, at least the English version I'm giving you all, extensively proofreading uh, karaya hai. Mother, uh, as I said, I'm a human end of the day, how much ever I channel and all that. So for that reason, uh, please, any a different word or a different spelling you see, kindly bring it to my notice that this probably is not the this is a right spelling or maybe something like that. Okay. So for that reason, what we are firstly reading is our uh, Atasana Vidhi, which is to protect our thing. What we will do is we say Om Hari Adhara Sakti Kamalasanaya Namaha. So, and Prithviti Mantrasya Veda Prashta Rishihi Murmo Devata Sutalam Chandaha Asahe Vinyogaha. Om Prithvi Tvaya Dhruta Loka Devi Tvam Vishnuna Dhruta Tvam Cha Dharaya Mam Devi Pavitram Kuru Chasanam. So we are asking the Divine Mother that we will imagine that there is a 8 petal lotus beneath our the place we are about to sit, and that place is being purified by Divine Mother so that no energies can external energies which are problematically can cause problem to you cannot. So before you sit to the prayer, you have to put some holy water, sprinkle some water. Imagine there is a 8 petal check this one lotus in that, like trikona, like you have a like you do a one triangle, and in that you imagine there is a petal, which eight petal lotus, and on that is acting as a protection shield to you, and on top of it you please sit down and you say Om Bhu Bhuva Swaha. You are saying while I am pouring some water on it, I am uh, I'm imagining that Divine Mother is cleansing my seat area. So you just after that you sit. Om Anantaya Namaha, Om Kurmaya Namaha, Om Vimalasanaya Namaha. Om Padmasanaya Namaha, Om Yogasanaya Namaha, Om Adhara Satya Namaha, Om Dushavitravana Nrusimhasanaya Namaha, Om Madhye Paramasukhasanaya Namaha. So 8 petals I told. In that, imagine we are installing the Lord Vishnu's energies to be a protector of negativity. Mahakali, Lord Vishnu are here, the preservers. So they will allow us to sustain our prayers without any interruption. For that reason, when you are imagining that 8 lotus, each petal we are imagining that there is a form of Vishnu sitting there, helping us not to get impacted by the negative energies and forces. Are you able to understand what I am saying? Is it easy to read for you all, or is it difficult? Is it okay, ma? Are you able to follow what I am saying? Yeah, ma.
Yes,
Kiran
ma'am.
Babu, बोलिए
Can I read,
बोलिए
ma'am?
बाबू. Read.
From there, ma'am. Where should I read?
Who is it? Netra.
Okay. Yeah,
You all. You told you have fever, no, ma. You want to listen, no?
it's okay, ma'am. I'll read. Up to what I can read, I'll read, ma'am.
Okay, I have put the document in the group.
Yeah,
Please
I
have
have
a look at
opened.
it.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
in the starting one, it is there. You know to read Telugu, you said, right?
Huh.
ఫస్ట్ లోనే ఉంది
So from
చూడమ్మా.
starting, shall I read?
ఏమండి?
From starting, shall I read, ma'am?
యా. అదర్వైజ్ హౌ విల్ వి రీడ్ మా? వి హావ్ టు స్టార్ట్ సమ్వేర్, నో? ద పూజ.
Okay. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Any puja starts with these things. Okay, we have to sit, and when you are
Hmm.
sitting on doing any puja, this is the basic hygiene routine you have to do to protect
Hmm.
yourself from negative influences. Okay,
Hmm. Athasana
okay, it is.
vidhi.
Yeah,
Asanado
it is not
chakra.
possible. Amma, this is not a one-on-one session. Kindly be very cooperative. I will not
Okay.
be able to, you know, repeat what I already told. So when I'm telling only, I will tell very slowly. So kindly be attentive in the class. If you are not in
Okay.
a great health, it's okay. You listen through, see the
Hmm.
recording. I'm providing the recording also. So kindly cooperate. Okay. It is
Okay.
not
Okay, ma'am.
possible for me to repeat one only again and again until I get tired. Okay. If there is a new
Okay.
question, I can answer.
Okay.
Okay, Babu
Okay, ma'am.
Kiran, tell me what it is. समझ गया ना? पहले जो
Yes,
डॉक्यूमेंट दिया था ना बाबू, उसमें से ही पढ़ना है. मेरे पास हिंदी कॉपी है, मगर वो प्रूफ रीड नहीं दिया है. मैं डाल के दी हूँ ग्रुप में. आप थोड़ा देख लीजिए. थोड़ा सा इधर उधर थोड़ा अक्षर की भ्रष्ट है, तो थोड़ा करेक्शन करने के लिए मदद कीजिए. जो हिंदी मालूम है, तो फ्यूचर लोगों
yes,
के लिए मदद हो जाएगा. ठीक बेटा,
ma'am.
अगर टाइम है तो.
Yes.
ठीक है. अगर इंग्लिश से पढ़ने
मैम
में आपको आसानी. हाँ,
मैं गुजराती पढ़ता हूँ.
आप गुजराती पढ़ते हो, तो कैसे करें? जो मेरा कॉपी इंग्लिश में
बट
पढ़ना आती है
बट
आपको?
जी 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 बिल्कुल मैम, आई एम कंफर्टेबल विथ इंग्लिश, गुजराती,
ओ
हिंदी,
वेरी नाइस, दैट
संस्कृत.
विल बी अ ग्रेट हेल्प बेटा, क्योंकि मुझे
मैम
गुजराती बिल्कुल आती नहीं है. जे
yes,
बात वो एक ही मालूम है.
yes,
ठीक है. जो एक 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 आप थोड़ा सा इंग्लिश से एडजस्ट कीजिएगा. इंग्लिश इज वेरी वेरी परफेक्ट. ओके, बट गुजरात हम करेंगे. पहले हम वर्षन को फ्रीज करें, उसके बाद सभी लैंग्वेजेस के माँ की आशीर्वाद से इतने लोग तो इतने तक तो हम ये पाठ को सिखाएंगे. माँ की आशीर्वाद बस चाहिए, बस. ठीक है.
मैम
देन व्हाट वी हैव
आई
टू
एम
डू?
कंफर्टेबल.
ठीक है, तो पहले से पढ़ते रहना बाबू. अथासन विधि इज ऑन
यस,
द पेज 1 beneath the
यस,
माँ का इमेज. ओके, सो थोड़ा सा नीचे आने से वी हैव अनदर थिंग कॉल्ड ओम ऊर्ध्वकेशी विरूपाक्षी मांस शोणित भक्षणे तिष्ठ देवी शिखाबंधे चामुंडे ह्या अपराजिते. So this we are saying to protect our sikham. Why we have to protect our sikham? Sikham is the place where we usually put the pony. So why are we protecting it? Because that place is usually where our Sahasrara is. And that Grandhi, that hole there, which is our chakra, is a it's like a projected to the top, which is like an antenna to connect with the divine forces. So I don't want to get connected with all the negative forces available in the Antariksha. It can be Preta, Bhuta, Pisach, any other, Yakshini, Dakini, Sakini, any other ganas which are not serving us good. We don't want to attract to them and get connected with them. We only want to connect with माँ जगदम्बा और कोई नहीं चाहिए हमें इसीलिए we say ma please protect my sikh arm so that no negative forces will enter into my sikh arm. Okay, you are able to read, right? Everybody, you are able to read, right? All of you, please use the symbol signs. There are like emoticons here, so this is like I am able to read. Okay, so please use that word signs so that I'll understand, otherwise I'll be in my own world. समझ रहे हैं ना सबको? दीक्षा माँ समझ रहे हैं ना? विद्या माँ, रूपा माँ समझ रहे हैं ना? ठीक है. So next is atha vignotsaranam atma rakshancha. This is, see, now we have protected the place we are about to sit. They have protected our sahasrara grandhi. It's okay.
Yes.
This is a Brahma Grandhi. So for that reason, we said, Amma, please be there in my Sikham and help me acquire the Brahma Jnana along with being governing there so that I won't go and attract all the connected with all the beings that are not helpful for me. I will get connected with only people I want, and that is you only, you and your lotus feet. I don't want to get connected with anybody else. Like that to tell, we will tell that prayer. Then Atha Vignot, this one is for our Atma Rakshana, which is what? So now we said there are only two things we protected. There are other things also. For that, what we are saying, you say, yesterday I said, Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaye Viche is our Mula mantra. And we say, Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaye Viche, then Divya Drishtava Lokena Divyan Vignanutsarayami. Meaning, while I'm reading the Mula Mantra, I am imagining whatever are the beings that are not visible to me in the with my normal eyes. Whatever is that, I am showing them. I am the Ma is eliminating them. It's like you are putting a mosquito repellent. So Ma is putting a repellent around you. So any other um, any other beings that are there around which we are not able to see with our normal eyes, Ma is all the dushta shaktis, Ma is removing. Like that we'll imagine. Then we say, Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche Om Fat. And when we say that, we say whatever are the beings that are there in the antariksha still around me, which are not good for me, Ma is removing them, eliminating them. Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaya Viche Om Fat. We say that and hit our left foot. Imagining we are sitting on the ground or in a chair, simply we tap our left little finger onto our ground like a tap and say anything that is there in the Bauman, which is down, earth plane, anything beneath the earth plane, which are malefic to me, which are not good for me, I am eliminating them. Ma is eliminating it. So to get to that point, we say, and then after that, we say sorry to our Bhumata. Say, Amma, this is not to hit you. We are not that. We are only want to show the uh, uh, Atha Loka's malefic beings with this act. Like that, we will have to tell explicitly so that we seek forgiveness of Bhumata every day. Then Om Astraya Fat. So when you say Astra, I'm Reem Klim Chamundaya Viche Om Astraya Fat. If you say that, we have to imagine while you say that there is a three firewall that is surrounding me, which is like a fire, like a bubble wrap around me, where nobody will be able to enter into that fire. If somebody which is not to be entertained enters into that fire, they get burned. So this my mother's firewall will not allow anybody to enter into our internal spaces, which is our aura and chakras. So that is what we are saying by saying Om Astraya Fat. All the three directions, whatever are our up, front, back, side, this whole place we are protected. And then after we protect from the Astraya Fat, Om Namah Sudarsanaya Astraya Fat. We are putting another Sudarsana, which is a fireball around me to be protected from all the directions. Okay, so that is what is the uh, that is a Bhusuddhi process. Then we have after that we do Bhusuddhi process. This is our obstacle removing process. After that we do the Bruce, Bhusuddhi, which is Brahmarandra Te Chandra Mandale Amrutavarshini Bhavani Bhumi Sudyartham da Bhavaye Damruteswari. So here we are saying, Amma, please be opened at my Brahma Grandhi. Please see to it that it is opening. I am Atma Tattvena Stula Deham Parisodayami Nama Swaha. This is our gross body. I have given you the four bodies, right? Subtle energy, karmic energy, etheric energy. All that four levels of our bodies, we are asking it to be cleansed by Divine Mother. Harim Vidya Sukshma Deham Parisodayami. So when the gross body is being cleansed, it will understand the Atma Tattva. When the Sukshma Deha, subtle body is cleansed, it is helping us to acquire the Karma Jnana. Clean Sevatatvena Karana Deham Parisodayami. When we are cleansing our casual body, uh, uh, what did I write in the English version? No? Is it casual or karmic body in the third layer? Uh, this patch is a very calm energy. One second. What did I write in the English version for the third? It is karmic astral template or karmic layer. Karana Desham is there or no? There, right? Nobody speaks only in this group. What to say? Telugu batch is so
Ka-
talkative.
Karan Deham.
Yeah. Karana Deha is there, right? So what is the Karana Deha is, I think, the uh, casual casual body. Okay, then that gets opened up. Okay, then we get to know about our the interrelation between why we are existing and what is the reason for our birth in our own ways. Aim Deem Klim Sada Siva Tatvena Mahakarana Deham Parisodayami Nama Swaha, which is information about our um, karmic imprints. What are the lessons that we are to learn? What are the things that we are to uh, let go, forgive, learn? All that information, it will be available once we keep cleansing our four bodies. Then, because this is a very big Brahma Jnanam, we need a big guru who is beyond a physical form. Then for that we are bestowing Dakshinamurti, who is the guru form of Lord Shiva. So for that we recite Vakye Piteti Supram Cha Basmodulita Vikraham Jnanamudra Akshamaladyam Veena Pustaka Darihi Om Namo Bhagavate Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medham Prajnam Parayacha Swaha. So we are praising the Dakshinamurti Swami to help us with the right amount of knowledge to acquire this Brahma Vidya. Then we are bestowing other divine gods. Sri Vagdevim, Mahakalim, Mahalakshmim, Saraswatim, Trisakti Rupinim, Ambam, Durgam, Chandim, Namamyaham. So we are giving our pranamams to salutations to Ma, Chandi Ma, Durga Ma, who is our three guna, three divine mothers combination. Then we are lighting the lamp. Bho Deepa Devi Rupastvam Karma Sakshi Havigna Krut Yavat karma samaptihi syat tavat tvam stiro bhava. So the lighting and lighting the light is nothing but a representation that as the wick gets burned with the oil, may my karma be my karma get released. May my karma be like how the wick is getting burned. Let my karma also get burned in your divine light like that. Then We have cleansed our up down body where we are sitting. We have cleansed our subtle bodies, etheric body, gross body, casual body, all the four bodies. We have protected from downside forces, upside forces, sideways forces, and everybody, everywhere. But one thing we did not do, which is cleansing our palate. So again, we are using Lord Vishnu because Lord Vishnu is nobody but Mahakali Mata, who is the Jnana Pradayini. Anytime anything has to come, it has to come from Mahakali Mata because she is the initiator of our karma. Self-awareness, self-inquiry will start only when Mahakali's Mahamaya, that veil comes down. Otherwise, we will be blinded by our own ways of looking at things that we never think that we are doing any mistake or anything. So here we are saying Om Kesavaya Swaha, Narayana Swaha, Madhavaya Swaha. You without touching the upper lip, we just sip 3 times from the holy water glass we have taken and wash our hand with Govindaya Namaha and say Vishnave Namaha, Madhusudanaya Namaha, Virikramaya Namaha, Vamanaya Namaha, Sridharaya Namaha, ऋषिकेशाय नमः पद्मनाभाय नमः दामोदराय नमः संकर्षणाय नमः वासुदेवाय नमः प्रद्युम्नाय नमः अनिरुद्धाय नमः पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः अधोक्षजाय नमः नारसिंहाय नमः अच्युताय नमः जनार्दनाय नमः उपेन्द्राय नमः हराय नमः श्रीकृष्णाय नमः परब्रह्मणे नमो नमः. All these names of Lord Vishnu we are taking to cleanse our palate, our tongue and the inside. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यो नमः. We are also once they are providing salutation to Lord Brahma, who is the creator of all of this and what all creator of all these Vedic systems. Okay, and also all the people who are involved, all the sages, the divine sages who are part of writing these type of Puranas, Granthas, Itihasas, Vedas, Vedangas, all of them we are saying Namaskaram, Pranamam. You have, because of you, today we have this Brahma Vidya of finding divine, seeking divine, reaching divine. So we are so thankful. Like that we are saying. Then of course, for all the gurus who are all there in our in this thing, let it any guru who has impacted us in a positive way, we are all thanking for their benevolent presence. Suddha Spatika Sankasam Sachidananda Vigraham Dataram Sarvakamanam Kameswaram Upasmahe. So we are once thanking Lord Shiva. कामेश्वरीं परामीडे कादिहादिस्वरूपिणी मातृकावर्णलिप्ताङ्गीं महाचक्रीचक्रमध्यगाम्. So we are bestowing the blessings of Bhagavati, saying the Bhagavati who is residing in the Sri Chakra Madhya, in the middle of Sri Chakra, to such divine benevolent mother, I am seeking your blessings for me to recite whatever are the next. I told you this is not anything related with saptashati, but it's a basic hygiene prayer. So anything you are doing, it is better you do this because it will help us to focus. And before praying, we'll be in some other mood. When you're reading this, we get into the alignment with our. By doing all this, our focus increases, distractions come less, and we will be able to connect with the divine in a more beautiful manner. Narayana Samarambham Vyasa Sankara Madhyamam Virajananda Madhyantam Vande Guru Paramparam. So all of this has come from the Virajanada Paramparam. So we are also praying, thanking the Guru Parampara that has bestowed us with this knowledge. Then Suryashtakam, which is Lord Sun's praise. Why are we doing Lord Sun's prayer? Because Lord Surya is a Pratyaksha God who is there around. We can't see God with light unless until we acquire certain siddhis. But Lord Surya Narayana is just every day visible to us, and he is considered to be one of the God whom we can see. Why he is so special? Because he is the one who blesses us with prana, with our anything in our etheric template, our chakras alignment, our aura cleansing, all depends on the prana, life force. And that is only created with Lord Surya Narayana's sunlight energy, not the light energy we put because of bulb and lamp, but only because of the sun. To the provider of that life force energy, prana energy, which activates all my cells in my body, aligns my chakras and cleanses my auras. To that Surya Narayana Swami, I am bestowing and thanking. So we say, आदिदेव नमस्तुभ्यं प्रसीद मा भास्कर दिवाकर नमस्तुभ्यं प्रभाकर नमोऽस्तुते सप्तस्वारथमारूढां प्रचण्डं कश्यपात्मजं श्वेतपद्मधरां देवीं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् लोहितं रथमारूढं पितामहं महापापहरं देवं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् त्रैगुण्यं च महासूरं ब्रह्मविष्णुमहेश्वरं महापापहरं देवं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् बृंहितं तेजसां पुञ्जं वायुमाकाशमेव च प्रभुं च सर्वलोकानां तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् बन्धूकपुष्पसङ्कासं हारकुण्डलभूषितम् एकचक्रधरं देवं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् विश्वेशं विश्वकर्तारं महातेजःप्रदीपनं महापापहरं देवं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् तं सूर्यं जगतां नादं ज्ञानविज्ञानमोक्षदं महापापहरं देवं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् सूर्याष्टकं सूर्याष्टकं पटे नित्यं ग्रहपीडप्रणाशनम् अपुत्रो लभते पुत्रं दरिद्रो धनवान् भवेत् अमिषं मधुपानं च यः करोति रवेर्दिने सप्तजन्म भवेद्रोगी जन्म कर्म दरिद्रता स्त्रीतैलमधुमांसानि हस्त्यच्चेतु रविर्धने न व्याधिशोकदारिद्र्यं सूर्यलोकं न गच्छति इति Sri Shivaproktam Sri Suryashtakam Sampurnam. So once we have prayed for Lord Surya Narayana, we are now looking at how we can further enhance our praying skills by removing the possible obstacles that can happen by bestowing the biggest supporter of our journey, who is Ganapati Bappa. सुमुखश्च एकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः कार्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटः विघ्नराजो विनायकः धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षः फलचन्द्रो गजाननः द्वादशैतानि नामानि यः पठे शृणुयादपि विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तदा सङ्ग्रामेषु सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तन्यनजां शुक्लां न जायते शुक्लां भरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्याये सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये अभीप्सितार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं पूजितो यस्सुरैरपि सर्वविघ्नचिते तस्मै गणाधिपतये नमः. So after we bestow the God Lord Ganesha's blessings, we are saying right now, here, this is the Subha Muhurta. Now all my internal systems are protected. All my external systems are protected. I have the permission of Ambika. I have the permission of Dakshinamurti's blessings. I have the Ganapati Swami's kind blessings so that I will not be disturbed. No distractions, more focus, more knowledge and wisdom. So now I am ready. So we are inviting, or because of all the presence of these divine beings to bestow upon our prayers, we are ringing the bell and say, Agamardam tu devanam, gamanartam tu rakshasam, kurve gantaravam tatra devatahvana lanchanam. So we are ringing the bell and saying, hello, hello, hello. Look at all looking at this bell sound. May all the, if any Rakshasa there, Kanas are here around, please shush, 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 because you don't have a place here. There is only room for divine beings in my temple room. So, now please, all the divine beings come here. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. Heartily welcome. We are saying like that in our bhavana, but by reciting this particular stotra. That is what is the basic hygiene prayers we have to do before we start our saptashati. It will take 5 to 10 minutes to recite this, but it is making sense because we are aligning our systems to enhance our focus and reduce our distractions while we are in this Parayana. Then we do our Purvangam. Purvangam is, as I said yesterday, Saptasati has 3 Pradama Charitrams, and after that, we are having certain amount of prayers to do before starting these 13 chapters. If we don't do that, it is of no use. It is as good as listening to story. But if you recite the mantras that are to be done before the 13 chapters, it will become mantras. It will start having high vibrations, which will enhance our Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and Karma Shakti, Kriya Shakti. So, for that reason, we are the prayers that are the set of rituals or the prayers or the japa that we are to do before reciting of the 13 chapters is called Purvangam. And the first chapter is called Pratama Charitam, second is called Madhyama Charitam, end is called Uttara Charitam. Then the process that we are to follow at the end of the prayers of this 13th chapter is called Uttarangam. For that, we are saying the Sankalpa. The Sankalpa is very similar to any other prayers to recite. I don't have to recite it specially if you are already used to recite the prayers. Can I skip it or do you want me to recite it? Can you please tell me?
Skip it now.
Okay. So here what we start is you go into the Panchanga and look at what is your current day in the in our calendar, not the English calendar, but our personal language calendar, mother tongue calendar. See whatever are the tithi, whatever is the Panchanga, and based on that you put all those details. So Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu. समस्त देवता ब्राह्मण हरिहर गुरचरण सन्निधौ एवं गुण विशेषण विशिष्टायाम अस्यां वर्धमानायां सुबतिदौ whatever is the tithi that day you put namadeyaha to your name. If you want to include your all the family members, you tell my husband, my child, my mother, father, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. Extend your prayers to as many people as possible, because the more you bless people, the more blessings you will receive. So aham is me. Mama saha kutumbasya, all the family members. Kshema stairyadi sarvabhishta siddhyartham. Dharmartha kama moksha mokshadi nikhila chaturveda purushartha siddhyartham. Sarvesham janmalagna janmarasi vasat. Namalagna namarasi vaschatcha vasat. Mahadi mahadasadi bahuvida dasapahara chitra sukshma pranadi वसाश्च गोचारवसाश्च ये ग्रहाः स्थिता भाव अलोक योग करागत आधिपत्यादिभिः प्रतिकूलः तेषां ग्रहाणाम् अनुकूल्यसिद्ध्यर्थं ये ग्रहाः स्थिति भाव आलोक योगकरागत आधिपत्यादिभिः अनुकूलः तेषां ग्रहाणाम् अतिशयकशुभफलप्रदा प्रदा प्रदातत्व सिद्ध्यर्थम् आयुषि आरोग्य सौभाग्य बल श्री कीर्तिः भाग्य धन धान्य मणि वस्त्र भूषण गृह ग्राम महाराज्य साम्राज्यादि समस्त निखिल सुखाव्याप्त्यर्थं शरीराश्रित समस्त रोग व्याधि बाधा निवृत्ति द्वारा क्षिप्र आरोग्य सिद्ध्यर्थं मम समस्त पापक्षय द्वारा आत्म संस्कारणार्थं गाढभक्त कर्मपास निवृत्त्यर्थं मनश्चिन्तित सकल कर्माणि शीघ्रमेव दयानुकूल्य सिद्ध्यर्थं श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वतात्मिके श्री चंडिका परमेश्वरी उद्देश्य श्री चंडिका परमेश्वरी देवता प्रीत्यर्थं पूर्वार्तरोंग सहितायः श्री चंडी सप्तशती पारायणं करिष्ये. That is our sankalpa. After that, we will invite our Saptasati mother, who is the Saraswati, the mother Saraswati, who is holding the Trisula and Khatka sword in on sitting on the Simha, on the lion, and who is the who is the chewer, who shoos away all the pisachis, who shoos away all the Karankis who are there at the bound round any other Bhuta Preta, other entities who shoos away all that, to such Saraswati, who can also bless me with the Brahma Jnana. That the Saraswati, I am doing the Avahanam. Please come, please come, please come, please come and receive my prayers. So that Saptasati Saraswati am Avahyami. Then we are saying, we are uh, so we are inviting that form of what do you call Saraswati Mata. Okay. So whatever is the this Pisacha and Karankini meaning, is not like you're inviting the God who is already a negative negative force. So this is not any of such bad meanings. It is like the one who shows the all the bad bene- non-benevolent forces, negative forces, and who shoos away all the earthbound souls or all the um, um, energies that are not beneficial to people at this point of time. So such Saraswati Mata who is very usually Saraswati Mata is very like Sattvic mother, but here we are invoking the fierce form of Saraswati Mata, who at one side is committed to bestow upon Brahmandhyana to us, but on the other side is equally protecting us from malefic forces, so that whatever is the karma that we have to resolve in this life, we get some inkling about it. Our Mahamaya will, that Maya shield will get over, so that we get to see the truth. Okay? And to that Chandika Mata, we are offering our Panchopacharan Puja. So here we say the mudra that you use is when you are using Prithvi Tattvatmane, you say Lam and use your little finger and say Prithvi Tattvatmane Om Hirim Chandikaye Namaha Gandham Parikalpayami. Either you can do Manasa Puja, which is you not doing anything where out there after you put the Deepa and Agarbatti and put out some water mixed with the jaggery like a panaka, or put some uh, fruit or milk or some dry fruits. After you put that, either you can do all this Manasa Puja, or you can literally first time do it with the physical form, and from there later on you can do Manasika Puja. Whichever way is absolutely acceptable. So when you do it within Manasika, use your little finger to say Prithvi Tatvatmanaya Gandham Karpalkyami. Then hold your thumb finger and say Ham Akasa Tatvatmane Om Hrim Chandikaya Namaha Pushpam Parikalpyami, offering flowers. Then you use your index finger using your thumb and say Yam Vayu Tatvatmane Om Hrim Chandikaya Namaha Dupam Parikalpyami. Then use middle finger and say Ram Tejo Tatvatmane Om Hrim Chandikaya Namaha Deepam Parikalpayami. Then use ring finger and say Sam Sarvatatvatmani Om Hrim Chandikaye Tambula Nirajana Mantra Pushpa Pratikshana Namaskaran Manasa Parikalpayami. After you do this invitation, then there are sapodhara mantras. Why are this provided? Because saptasati is a very brahma vidya. There are, and mother is so benevolent that she is going and giving the boons to even not deserving people like asuras, demons, and demon kings. And to protect it, and because they are getting, the asuras are getting boons, they are trying to create havoc in the universe and destroying the cosmic balance. For that reason, there are multiple levels of locks that are being given, and only when a guru is talking about these things and telling the real essence behind why these are possible, what will happen if you read or not read, what is the right process, only if you know it, then the thing is we will be able to remove those clocks, unlock the areas that the Saptasati is supposed to work for you, so that you will be able to achieve divine grace very easily. That is my humble request. Please join most of these classes live if it is not a problem, because you being live will help me to clear a lot of things for you without your knowledge. So if you do it on recording, I don't know who you are, I don't know where you are. So as much, at least whoever have agreed to join in the group, I'm sure you have joined for a reason. So please be punctual. And please also, only 7 days, right? Please be punctual also. Please also be present to the live class as much as possible. So after you do that, there are two ways of Sapotara. One is you reciting 13 chapter and then 1, 12, 2, 11, 3, 10, 4, 9, 5, 8, 6, 7, 2 times. Either you can run on this pattern, or we go with this mantra japa of 7 times. I usually recommend you to go with the 7 times mantra japa rather than reciting in this above model, because there are multiple locks. So it is not possible for us to work on one particular lock to unlock not to look after the other lock not yet opened. So to open all the locks that are there, so that you will get the complete anugraha of Divine Mother, so that you will get to know what is this knowledge all about, and how it will help me better myself in both ways, materialistic and spiritual paths. To get to that, I highly recommend use the mantra. So all of you, please close your eyes. Imagine the Divine Mother in however way you can imagine, and hold with the using the fingers. Please chant the mantra that is written here. If you can't close, if you don't, since you already don't know this mantra, just for a few minutes close your eyes and imagine Mother in whatever way you can see, maybe wearing a red color sari, holding a trident with a broad smile, with lot of benevolence in her eyes, and wearing lot of jewelry, lot of stone-studded jewelry, and uh, so radiant smile, so much like beautiful. So whatever way she shows up to you in your imagination or not, just bring that imagination into your between your eyebrows, and then you recite this sloka by looking at the book or the paper that you have, because at this point you still don't have you don't remember the mantra. So Om Hri Klim Srim Kram Krim Chandika Devi Sapanasanugraham Kurukuru Swaha. So this is the whole mantra for removing of our the unlocking of all the curses that are being put on this saptashati, because of which it is not working. No, some people you keep hearing this cited for 20 times, 30 times, no change happened, nothing happened. Why? Because they might have not understood the meaning of what they are reciting, or they have not got the entire set of unlocking keys, because they just saw somewhere and started reciting. Then it is about another mantra, which is to enable us to this Brahma Vidya, which is called Mrita Sanjeevani mantra. Om Hreem Hreem Vam Vam Aim Aim Mrita Sanjeevani Vidye Mritamuttapayo Tapaya Kreem Hreem Hreem Vam Swaha. So this also you need to recite for 7 times. So I will give you some time. Please use your fingers and recite both of these mantras for 7 times. Once you are done, please put a thumbs up or something so that we continue for the next Sapa Vimochana mantras. Is it done, everyone? Can you please communicate? Okay. Netra, are you done, Amma? Kiran Bab, Diksha, Diksha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Rupa, Rupamma, Jayashree Okay, if you have problem talking, just either at least keep the buttons, okay? Then I will know that you have done. Otherwise, we will end up wasting a lot of time waiting for others. Please use the thumb signs that we have done. Jayashrima, did you finish it? Finish the. Yeah, ma, Soumya, I got it. Soumya is done. Netra is done. Diksha is done. I got it. Kiran Babu, are you done? Rupamma, Vidyamma, are you done? Okay. Now we'll go to the next set of Vimochaka mantras. Okay. So the next this you have to do 108 times. So please take a rosemary and then do it for 108 times. If you don't have a rosemary, you can also use a flipper like a counter. If you don't have it, use your fingers. Okay. If you use one finger, it will be 20 times. So 5 times if you use like each finger, if you count 4 count, you will have 10 fingers, and 10 into 10, one time you will finish. Like here you have 20 and here 20. So 40 numbers you will count. Like how you will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, if you recite for 4 times, one finger has 4 counts. If you don't have a rosemary, like a bead, Japamala, you can use your fingers and say one hand is 20 times, two hands is 40 times. So you have to do 2 times, 2 hands, and one time, one hand. Then it will come to close to 100. It will be 100 is over. Then you do one more, one finger is four. So use 2 fingers, it will become 108. Okay. If you don't have rosary, you can use this method. If you have rosary, any rosary is fine. Okay. Om Sreem Sreem Kleem Om Om Aim Shobaya Mohaya Utkilaya 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 Ram Ram Swaha. Okay. Om Sreem Sreem Kleem Om Om Aim Shobaya 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 Mohaya Utkilaya 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 Taha Taha Tham Tham Swaha. So please at least do it for 11 times today. When you are doing it in the everyday recitation, that time you can do it for 108 times. Again, let me know once 11 times is done. Please do it. Otherwise, you can, if you want to do 108 times, go ahead and do. I will listen to it. Actually, I told in the beginning of this call, my my laptop is not working, but there are few people who wants the recording. So what I'm doing is I have kept a recording in the laptop and it keeps on getting rebooted. So far it has done 10 times. So that's why I'm using mobile to do the class and still there is a recording button on the top. Okay. So Jayashrima, since you joined late, you missed this point. My computer after the upgrade has problem. Okay. Next is all of you done? Eh, Please keep responding, ma. It is very difficult. See, already you are not closing your windows. On top of it, you don't respond. How do you expect me to understand what is happening at your end? Either open the windows or keep communicating with me. How boring it will be to keep looking at empty faces or uh, like null things and keep watching. Correct, no? I am also human, no, end of the day. Huh? Huh? So please do consider. Huh? Kindness is both ways. Okay, did you finish it? Did you finish everybody? Did you finish it? Okay. See, there are signs here. You all know, no, how to use this. So there is a sign here. You don't want to close, at least communicate. Okay, I don't want you to see your faces all the time. If it is you're not comfortable or whatever reason, but keep using the signs. Or if you want to ask a question, you ask some, you raise a hand. So that way, what happens is I will know what is happening at your end. Okay, if you don't communicate only, how will I know? Vidyama, are you listening to me today? You are very silent. I don't know whether you are having headache or what is it. Okay. Now next is another mantra, which is again another Utkilana mantra, which is here also there is another way the Tantra has talked about, which is first you have to recite the middle, the Madhyama Charitra, then you have to recite the first Pradama Charitam, and then the Dvitiya Charitam. If you recite in this model, there is a part of Utkilanam that can happen for us to get the full powers of saptashati. But again, if you do this, the other one will get missed. So for that reason only, I still prefer doing the mantra, which is straightforward 21 times. Om Sreem Kleem Hreem Saptasati Chandike Utkilanam Kuru Kuru Swaha. So it's a simple one. Om Sreem Kleem Hreem Saptasati Chandike Utkilanam Kuru Kuru Swaha. So I want you to do this for 21 times. Let me know after you finish your 21 times.
Done, ma.
Okay, ma. Very good, Amma. Next is Saptasati Argala Utkilanam. Okay, so we have, see now, till now we have done for multiple Sapa Vimochanas or locks that are done by multiple gurus, multiple sages, multiple gods for us to get the benefit of Saptasati, and this has to be given by some guru kind of a person who can help you with the rightful cleansing of whatever are the things that are there stopping your progress. Now that we have done that in our own capacities, now we are also unlocking the Argala Kilakam, those two locks that gods have put so that Divine Mother is so benevolent. Slowly, if even undeserving people are also praising, she is getting, she is becoming kind and giving off the boons to them. For that reason, even any other slokas also they have given Argala Kilakam and again it got cut, my laptop. Okay. So, what is that mantra? You're able to hear now? Amma, I have, Jaysri Ma, I have a computer problem. So kindly be patient till I get that fixed. Okay, every other minute my computer is getting off. So if suddenly I get switched off, that means um, there is some setup problem I'm dealing with from 2 days because of this upgrade of Mac. So for that reason, I'm asking you just be little patient. Okay. So now we are doing for Argala Kiranam. So these are all to be done only once. Okay. So we are saying Jayanti Mangala Kali Badrakali Kapalini Durga Kshemi Sit Vedha Trisadhe Swaha Namostute Om Haim Hreem Roso Om Shamala Varafreem Damala Varafreem Om Sham Kreem Kroom Kshem Shaim Chom Shaha Utkilayotkilaya Swaha Om Aim Hreem Sri Aim Hreem Kleen Chamundayi Viche Swaha. So through Argala, whatever is the powers that will translate because of the praising of Divine Mother in multiple ways and forms. And because of that, how Mother is going to help us with our Mula Mantra. What is the Aim Hreem Klim Chamundai Viche? Mahasaraswati, Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Triguna, three divine mothers Sangama. Please give me permission to acquire Brahma Jnana. I am doing this japa to enter into the Satchitananda state, which is the Nirguna Tattva of Chandika Mata. And to get to that state, whatever is the lock that is being put on Argala, that is not possible for anybody else to, even if we recite, it is not giving us a better benefit. I am unlocking. Like that, you have to think. Okay, Divine Mother is giving us the unlocking power so that everything what we do, she is accepting. There is no barrier or breakage. Then it is Utkilanam of Kilakam. Kilakam is one more powerful mantra which Lord Shiva himself has put the lock. So, Visitta Dhyana Dehaya Trivedi Divya Chachuse Sriyaprapti Nimittaya Namasomardhadharine Dailokyam Vasikaru Vasikaru Samala Varafreem Om Aim Hreem Kleen Chamundaya Viche Swaha. So, unlocking of the Kilaka mantra, which will enhance the potential when we do the Mula mantra japa, when we are trying to recite Saptasati Parayana to help us with the Sachitananda Jnana and allowing us to do the Mother's Seva because this is a Brahma Vidya Tattva. All of this gets enhanced, unlocked, and unleashed by the Lord Shiva so that we will be able to get all the benefit of reciting our part or mantra japa. Next is Santi Patam. So Santi Pata is a combination of prayers for global peace. Om Tacham Tacham Yo रावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु वः स्वस्तिर्मन्युष्येभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शान्तो अस्तु द्विपदे सं चतुष्पदे Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. All the people who are there in the nature, who are there as people, animals, all the gods, who are all eh, who are all looking after our welfare and well-being. For all of this, may good happen. So for everybody who is there, every person who is there in this world, who are all in every being which is there in this Viswa, may all of them be blessed with lot of peace, lot of good health, lot of happiness. That is what we are doing by looking at that mantra. Then Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagyaye Namah Prithvi Vainya Nama Oshadibhyaha Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Brihate Karomi Om Santi Santi Santihi. So this is also the mantra which is asking Divine Mother to bless us with knowledge and divine opening, so that we will be able to be having the wisdom that is required to get connected with the divine along with good health. Next is Om Bhatram no api vatayan manaha Om Santi Santi Santihi. So may all people be happy, may all the people be peaceful, may all the people walk the path of Dharma. Already it is all there in our Vedas, in our Santi Pata, praying for world. Om Bhatram Karne Vishrunayama Devaha भद्रं पश्य मे अक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागं सन्तनूभिः पश्यं देवहितं यद् आयुः स्वस्ति इन्द्रो वृत्यस्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तारक्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दातु ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. So what are we praying for here? We are saying, may my ears get purified so that only divine good things can hear. Let all my eyes become purified. All the memories that I am having about all the visions that I am storing in my head about my self-depreciation, how bad I am, how people scolded me, belittled me, how they took me for granted, all the pain that I am enduring, all the things I am listening every day non-stop. Either it is very painful to me or belittling me or hurting me or putting me into any form of emotional or physical distress. May all that memories, may all that voices in my head, all my the way I hear the sounds, which is not aiding me in any way, may all that get nullified, may all of that be cleanified, or may all my organs, may all my health, or let these stotras, please let it vibrate to a level where my health gets better, my uh, my all my organs start working, functioning with the optimal capacity. Let me use my life, whatever is this life that I am being blessed with. May I walk the path of artha, purpose, life significance, meaningful life. Let Lord Indra, who is always the Lord of heaven, bless me with auspiciousness. May the Lord of Pushan, like the one who is a nurturer, okay, may he bless with lot of nurturance. May the God of all the gods that are in the at ether space in the sky, like Garusmanta, please help me with safety. May all the divine gods of the Lord of the Guru, Bruhaspati, the Guru Graha, divine God, help us with all the welfare, okay, all forms of welfare, all the knowledge that is required for me to lead a better life. I'm saying Santi, Santi, Santi. Om Yashas Chandasa Vrushabo Viswarupaha Chandrobhyo Yamruta Dam Yamrutatsam Babuva Samendro Medaya Sunotu Amrutasya Deva Dharano Bhuyanam शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरि विश्वं ब्रह्मणः कोसि मे दयाभिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः. I think I have provided the meanings of these things. For the interest of time, just please learn it. Om avahanti vitanvana kurvana chiramatmanaha वासागंसि ममागानश्च अन्नपासेन सर्वदा अतो मे श्रियमावाह लोमासं वसुभिः सह स्वाहा ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. ॐ अहं वृक्षस्य ऋरीव कीर्तिः पृष्ठं गिरिरिव ऊर्ध्वपवित्रो वाजिनीव स्वमृतमस्मि द्रवीणगं सवर्चसं सुमेधा अमृतोक्षिता ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः. ॐ सन्नो मित्रः सवर्णा सन्नो भवतर्यमा सन् इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः सन्नो विष्णुरुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मास्मि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवातु माम् अवतु वक्ताराम् ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः शान्तिः. This is all the Shanti Pathas. Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhuvantu, Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavahai, Tejasvinavadi Mastu, Ma Vidvashavaihi, Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. Here it is. The three symbol that is written here is to represent the high tone. So, Om, Ha, U, Ha, U, Ha, U, Aham, Annam, Aham, Annam. Aham annam, aham annado, aham annoda, aham annam, annadaha, aham sloka krudaham, sloka krudaham, sloka krut, aham asmi pradhamaja rutasya, purvam devebhyo kamrutasya na, iti yo madadati sadeva mavaha, aha manna manna मदस्तमाद्भि अहं विश्वं भुवनमब्जभावं सुवर्णो ज्योतिः ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः शान्तिः. Actually, in the revision version, usually what I recite in the Saptasati, this Shanti Pathas were not. I'm not used to recite the Shanti Pathas, but because it is done for the global good, Ma told we don't. It is not that the Shanti Pathas are there in from our Vedas, and it is very much part of our culture that we do every day. Pray for all the people, derive strength from the mantras, and imagine that all the divine gods are around me, protecting me, and also praying for the betterment of the society. That way, every person, each one of you can become a anga, a jyoti, which can spark the divine goodness in others. For that reason, I'm not so used to read the Santi Pathas, but only do one for global good. But since I'm teaching, he told me, please don't exclude this, include it. For that reason, I have included, and to understand, make you understand how great our Vedic things have already nicely embedded in our systems. I have also tried to give the meaning. Because of that, I have included these Santi Pathas. So kindly try to practice it. And when you are practicing, just pray for yourself and pray for the world. As I already told you, Saptasati is not easy one to recite, or it's not a small thing to recite, but it is the mothers and mother of all the prayers that are there out there, which can help us resolve any kind of problem if aligned with divine will. If it is not aligned with divine will, the divine mother, who is very always compassionate and benevolent, will put us into the direction which is aligned with divine will, so that we don't get to work on things that are anyways not to be ours, and get disappointed, frustrated, angry, and feel inferior. Instead, she will put us to put our energies into the right path that can help us to get what is our truly what is ours. Okay, so that is what is the summary of today's chapter, which is the Purvangam part. So tomorrow we will do the Navangam, which is the 9 angas of Saptasati. Again, I am saying in the Gita Press or any other divine mother's books, you will see Shadangam, which is six angas, three angas in the beginning, three angas in the evening, in the later part. The three ones which are at the later part are called Rahasya Trayams, which are all talking about the Divine Mother's Avirbhavana story. But it is to be FYI, not to be recited. It is knowledge. There is nothing more I can do by once I understand the Rahasya Traya meaning, I don't have to recite. That's what mother told me. But that information has been the many sages thought it is good for the humanity to keep reaffirming the Divine Mother's Avarbhavana story. So they have put it. But in this Kalikala, in this divine times, what is happening is many people are subjected to many negative forces, be it ill will, jealousy. Other people are growing, you are growing, people are not able to see you, and they are unnecessarily cursing you or putting jealousy or with evil eye. And some people, unfortunately, are taking extreme measures of going to some tantric or mantric and putting some kind of prayogas and some kind of um, nirbandhanas on people's life that they are not able to progress the way they have to progress. And then Divine Mother also told me that there are many times divine souls who are all uh, taking the cycle of birth and death continuously because of some divine celestial beings curses. They don't know why they are born, why they have done some mistake in the heavenly realms or in the other lokas, which are upper lokas of our earthly plane, like Brahmaloka, Satyaloka, Bhuvaloka, all these other lokas. And their karma doesn't work. If they have made a mistake or if divine things we are not eligible to be there, we are again sent back into the earth plane to learn lessons. But we forgot why we are come because of the Mahamaya. To unveil that Mahamaya, and to help us release with the curses of divine, which will again bring us back into completion of that lesson and quickly going back into our lokas. So then the time has come, Ma told, uh, this part will also reach those hands for all divine beings, celestial beings by nature, but because of the curses that they have made a mistake by thought or intention or deed, and because of that, Divine Mother has put them back into F3 realms for learning lesson, but unfortunately they forgot. So and by reciting this Saptasati in this Navanga form, they will get Utkivanam for that. So for that reason, she asked me to put the Navanganam. Then another thing is, unfortunately, some people sometimes are also bound by uh, like Rakshasa Ganas or Bhuta Ganas or Preta Ganas or some other Pisacha Ganas. All of them are, for one way, they're all not benevolent forces. So, in sometimes what happens is, unfortunately, our cords, which are energetic cords, are being held by some Rakshasa in some lifetime. Because of that, no matter how hard we are working, it feels like our legs are tied down. Okay, we are not progressing anything. So divine intervention is important at that time. Because of that, Dalastuti and Pradayam, the patana of these two slokas is extremely helpful to help us remove all the malefic influence of celestial curses or this pisachas, bhutas, pretas, and some prayogas, black magic, or any other, all of these not so, which will tie us down, which will reduce our potential, which will stunt our growth, stunt our spiritual paths, but stunt our spiritual growth, stunt our materialistic progress. How much hard work we are doing, we are not able to proceed. How much we are wanting to live happy with our spouses or children, there's always fights, there's always unrest. So I'm not saying the unrest that we are going through is definitely because of some other people's negative ill will or anything, but it is, I'm just giving a common know-how. So please don't personalize it. So these are very important ongoingly as you are become a sadhak, and I'm supposing that you will all continue this sadhana for at least 22 times in the 7-day format that Ma has requested and blessed us with. And in that 7-day process, as you are reciting, your sahasra will become like a huge net, vibrating with lot of good energy. And when you recite these Kali Mata stotras or any other Divine Mother stotras, it will vibrate more strongly and become an antenna. And during that antenna, I want that antenna to be only aligned with the divine forces and not any malefic forces, even without your knowledge or mistakenly or ignorantly. For that reason, reciting these Navangas will provide you enough guidance, enough protection against everybody, not just any living being or any being to that matter. That is the reason Ma told this Navanga is very important. So tomorrow we will do the Navanga Patanam and quickly jump into the chapter 1. In the later part of our satsangs, if Divine Mother gives permission, we will work on the energy side of the beings. In the Telugu classes, I started it quite early, so I had a privilege to work on the energetic systems. But today, because we are pressed on time, and just because of the request from Diksha, this Kiran Babu, and Jayashri Ma, and Vidya Narayana Mata, I thought it is okay even if it is one devotee, and if they are eager to learn, I am, and the Divine Mother was so benevolent to me to teach me, and I should not become lazy to teach you. So even if it is an extra work or it is little stressful on my end, I am taking these sessions. So please bear kindly with some delays, either in recording. This recording is not available to me immediately. It's available after 2 3 hours. So please be patient with me when I'm uploading content or when I'm sending information. Um, I start my day in the morning. I take Telugu class. After that, I do my havan. After that, I sit and do proofreading in Telugu and English now because I have to give you the perfect version. And after that, again, I'm taking the English class. So, and I'll be like, I'm a human end of the day. I also get tired. And most of the sessions I do are channeled by Divine Mother. So my energy exalt will be really very high. So during all of this, my only sincere request to all of you is please do attend the classes regularly. Mother has knocked your doors, so kindly don't ignore the sign and signal. We never know how Mother will enhance each of our lives, be it at a materialistically or at a spiritually. So please use this opportunity, not because I am teaching, I am nobody. You are a divine will, you are earning or you are seeking has made Divine Mother instruct me to stretch a little and teach these teachings to you all of you. So kindly feel her love. Rest assured that she is there with you no matter how hard your life is today or not. She is always there with you to keep a very, very blissful hand on your head, protecting you and your family members and all of them with lot of love and care and unconditional support. Though there might be some hardships that each one of you may be going through or not, it's all part of our karma, and there is nobody who is atita of karma. So the once the karma comes out, once the nivritti happens, automatically we get to see the signs in a more positive manner. Till then, please hold on tightly to Divine Mother's feet. Please bestow upon her, no matter how hard your life gets or not. Don't leave her. It is very natural that if you recite for 1 2 times, you start feeling better and stuff like that. So don't get into the urgency that I have to recite it now. Now that I got 2 times, I got a small benefit. I want to do it every day, like 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. I want to recite every day, fast, 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 fast. Don't do fast. Feel her love, feel her presence. Even if you do it for 1 hour, do it with lot of sincerity, lot of love. Feel that feeling of getting unlocked from all your sapas, all your karmas, all the locks that are there on the Utkilan mantras, on the uh, uh, Kilaka mantras, on the Saptasati mantras, on the uh, all the other sages who have put a curse on us knowingly, unknowingly because of our problem. We don't know what it is, but if we are today living this life, and we are a divine being, if at all, and we don't know whether we are or not. But at this point of time, I think uh, this lesson has come to me, and that mantra is also included. Perhaps you are, who knows? So if you are, I will know it, but at this point, it is not the time of time to tell me about individual people's lives. So when the right time comes, mother will suddenly bypass me, stop the day's lesson and start talking something very irrelevant about the part, but mostly relevant about your life. So at this point of time, I forcefully told Ma, please help me to talk only relevant content because I'm on huge stress to finish chat portions. So please don't divert my mind. So if you see my Telugu sessions, I start with one, I end up talking something else. So this time I told mother I'm gonna talk the Telugu English session, but you should please help me with only talking only part, not about anything else. But still mother is making me talk all this just because you want to hear these words. There are few people in this forum who really want to hear that words of assurance. So here is the word of assurance from Divine Mother. I am watching over you. I am seeing your pain and I am seeing your purity of heart and the struggle you are going through at every moment in your life. But you are not alone. You found me, you fought for me, and now time is come that I will fight for you. I will do what is best for you and your life in the boundaries that are best in the coming days. But please continue to bestow upon and hold me tight. Don't leave me. It's not that you will leave. If you leave, I'm not going to leave you. But I want you to hold me tight. Give complete faith in your sadhana. Put your 200% faith in me that I am the soul, divine, supreme mother who can solve any problem and every problem if it is in alignment with your current divine purpose. Till that time is there, please acquire the arhata. Arhata is uh, arhata is uh, arhata is uh,
Does it mean
uh,
patience, Ma? Does it
not
mean patience?
patience. Arhata
Virtue?
means um, like if at all I have to uh, say I'm at first grade and I want to pass 10th grade exam, what should I do? I have to acquire the knowledge. I have to, wait a minute, let me see.
Perseverance.
I will do the, I will,
Perseverance.
Amalu, who knows Telugu in this forum? అర్హతను ఏమంటారమ్మా ఇంగ్లీష్ లో చెప్పండి కొంచెం. 1 second, I'll see Google Translator.
Eligibility, ma'am.
Eligibility. Correct. Okay, so please, eligible, it is not, I'll tell you the right word, deservingness.
Eligibility or qualification.
Yeah, wait a minute,
Virtue?
wait a minute. I will tell you, wait a minute. Subar karo, ek minute, roko, ek minute. Yogyata,
Deserve?
yogyata ma, yogyata,
Worthy.
Deserve.
yogyata,
Worthy.
yogyata.
Deserve, Ma. Deserve.
Yeah, yogyata ma, yogyata. So deserving ante it becomes like I am undeserving. So అందుకని you should not consider the English meaning here. You should say yogyata. Yogyata is the meaning. I will tell you the example. Bhagavati, when she is born as a sati form, she does intense penance. Though she is a divine mother, she knows her birth is for marrying Lord Shiva and to give him the opportunity to enter into Gruhastha. Still, she performs intense penance and build her yogyata to let Shiva and to get to the equal status of Lord Shiva and to become Ardhanarishwar, to become half-half. So she does that penance, or intense penance. Same way, when even though she is Divine Mother, she is consort of Lord Shiva again and again in multiple manifestations of Parvati Mata. Still, when she is born as Parvati Mata, again she does penance. So, doing penance is equivalent to we doing this recitation of our sadhana. Okay? For the Jagat Janani only, to get to the Arhata stage of holding Baba's hand, she has to do intense penance. Who are we? Humans. So we also have to earn our arhata. So for that reason, we have to do our prayers and wait very patiently. You tell Amma, solve my problem. Until then, I will do my sadhana. That's all. Simple. And she will move mountains for you. How? I don't know. Okay? Things will happen. Things will start falling in place. How? I don't know. It will happen. It has happened for millions. It is going to happen for trillions also by Divine Mother's blessings. So it will also happen for you all. So don't please have any kind of doubt. Even though life is so hard, if not if not 10 chapters, study one chapter. If not 10 mantras, study one mantra. But don't leave her hand. Don't leave her feet. Okay, everybody? That is my small personal request. All right? All right then. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow, let us finish the Navanga Krama. I have a small message of a criticality that I'm going through. My grandmother, who's 90 years old, is critically ill. So, what I will do is, if by any chance, as a psychic, as a diviner, I have ability to predict people's death. Okay, so for a fact that I know that her journey is started. How, when is subjective. It can happen today, tonight, tomorrow. I don't know. Okay, it can happen a week. When the soul is so attached with the body, it will take its own time to leave it. Okay, so there is a negotiation that is happening between herself, her soul, and divine power for her to leave the body and go. So whenever that happens, as a granddaughter, I'm not supposed to talk about this very highly pious vidya to all of you. So I may take a break, but I would request each one of you some more time on a next day or two, or on a morning or something, so that I will be able to complete the part, and we will all recite this part during our Navaratri if Divine Mother allows us, gives permission to us. All right. So uh, either I will put a recording and give it to you all, or if not recording, I will take extra class. Okay. So kindly please be a little more cooperative. Okay. Thank you so much. And it's always an honor to take these classes and speak about Jagan Mata. And I'm so thankful for Mata to give me this little push so that I get to share this knowledge with you all. All right? Namaskara. Arun Sri Jagadamba. Yes, Ma.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ma.
Thank you so much, Amma.
Thank you, Ma. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ma. Thank you. I don't know how to stop this recording. I'll enter into that computer and
Thank you,
stop the
Amma.
recording. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amma.